Hi, welcome to AutoReplay. This is an app that I designed. I'm really excited about it. The purpose of it is for people to be able to learn movements, choreographies, any kind of motion that they see in a video much more easily. Personally, I have a very hard time learning new movements and choreography in dance, and there just wasn't something like this available, so I created it. I hope you're going to enjoy it. So, to begin with, this is the main screen. Okay, when you first open the app, it's going to open the last video that you had opened. First, I'll show you how to add a new video. You go to the camera icon in the top right and tap that. Then it's going to show you all of the videos that you already have in your app gallery. Okay, if you want to add a new video from your phone, then you click that top button and it shows you all the videos in your phone. You can tap one or multiple videos, tap the check mark, and it'll ask you if you want to compress the video. Now, if you say none, then it won't compress the video, it just uses the original. If you select a compression level, it will create a smaller file so that you can delete the original from your phone, but you can keep the smaller one in case you want to look at it much later. Okay, in this case I'm going to say none because I just want to show you quickly. So there, that new video is there. Okay. Now I'm going to use another video I already had selected here. Okay, and the app that I'm using to record this video, it does not allow the audio to be recorded in the video. Apparently Android does not allow that. So in any case, you won't hear the video with the audio in this video, but when you're using the app, of course, you will hear the audio. So this is the main screen when you're playing the video. Okay, now you have a few different options here. The first on the left side is the on loop button. I'm tapping it on and off right now. All that does is select whether or not you want the video to automatically loop. Now the purpose of this app is to loop any portion of a video or audio file. So by default that's on, but if for some reason you only want it to play once, you can turn it off. Okay. Then you've got the return to beginning button. Okay, you tap that and it'll take you right back to the beginning of whatever clip you've selected. And then on the right side, you've got a mirror button. So if you tap that, it's going to mirror the image. It's going to flip it horizontally in case that makes it easier for you to learn something by repeating exactly as you would see in a mirror. Okay, now the bottom left tab here, the little clock, this is what allows you to select your loop. So in the beginning it's going to have the entire clip selected, but say I only want to watch one motion. Okay, say I only want to see from here. Okay, so from number 7 or from 7 seconds in, I can either drag this to select that, or I could just click set in at the bottom left here, and that's going to set the start point of the video, of the clip that I want to loop. Okay, and likewise, let's say I want to stop it there because I only want to study that one movement. That's what I want to see. So again, I can move this over there manually to 12 seconds, or I could just click set out, and that will save that there. So now I have this one clip, and when I play it, then it's going to play once, and then again, and again, and again, as many times as you allow it to. Okay? A couple other options here. You can take a screenshot. So if you tap that button, then it will save a screenshot into your phone's gallery. You can also export, and if you tap the export button, that will save the selected loop at whatever speed you've picked. So if you want to save a slow motion video of just one movement to send to a friend, something like that, well, you can do that. You just tap the export button and it will appear in your phone's gallery. Okay, then you can also use the save button, and you can, in this case I already had selected that clip before, so it has a name, but if I make a new clip, then I can save that loop and say, I'll just call it 3. because I already have 2 others on here. Okay, so now if I use the select button, I have all these different markers that I've already saved before, so I can easily recall them. I can say, oh, I want to see that first movement again. So I'll go to 1, it plays that one. I want to see the second one. Okay, there it is. And it will still be there when you come back later, if you open that video again another time. So it makes it very easy to save a bunch of different movements to observe later. And then you can use the clear button to reset the loop. Okay, then the next tab down here at the bottom left is the time tab. Now what this does is it sets a time in between loops. So say for some reason you need time, you don't want it to start again right away. You want 1 second in between. Well, you just select 1 there, and at the end of the loop, it's going to automatically wait 1 second. I actually need to have a loop selected. So now, at the end of this loop, it will wait 1 second before it starts again. Like that. Usually you probably want this at 0, but maybe sometimes you're practicing along with the choreography, and at the end of it you need a couple seconds to get back into position, so you can set a delay there. Okay, the next tab down here is the rabbit. This does fast or slow motion. So 1.0 is normal motion, right? I can set it slow. I can set it really slow. And I could even set it fast if I want. Okay? Now, this is important. It will not actually change the pitch of the audio. So you can practice along with music, choreography, and it's going to keep the same sound. It may get a little distorted if you get really, really slow, but the pitch won't change. So it will still help you to memorize the music. Okay, then I'm going to skip 1 tab here. I'm going to go to the play pause button. And what that does is it gives you a little pause right before the video starts when you first press play. So if for some reason, like say I was practicing along with a video of a choreography, and that video, in the video, the choreography starts right away, the very first second of the video. Well, maybe I need a few seconds pause before it actually starts when I press play. So if I press play now, waits 2 seconds, and then it starts. Okay. So most of the time, you probably don't need that. So its default is to 0, but sometimes it might be really useful. Okay, then I'm going to go back to this tag tab down here. Now you can see that I already have 2 tags here. I have Kizomba and Jojo and Michaela, because that's who this is. Now you can remove tags just by tapping on them. You can add them by tapping on the add tag button. So I'm going to add them back. You can also add a new tag if you wanted to create a new tab. You could write whatever you want. Okay. And then you would have a new tag there. So you can use, you can tag by the person, by whatever category you want. It's all up to you. And then if you use the tag search at the top, then it will ask you, which tags you want to search by. So, okay, I want to see all my Jojo Michaela videos. There they are. Okay, so it makes it very easy to find all the videos in your selection, or in your collection rather. And then finally we have the multiple video display, which is really cool. You may not need to use this all the time, but when you do need something like this, I don't think there's anything else like it. So first, I've got 2 videos that we can compare here. The purpose of the dual video display is to let you compare 2 different videos of the same movement, particularly if they're synchronized to music. I created it with the idea of a friend who leads a dance team, and she said that maybe she wanted to compare the video of her team to the video of the instructor performing the choreography. So you can pick one video, and then you can add a second video. Okay, and in this case, this is the same choreography performed different times by different groups. So I want to see how they do together. Or I want to see, rather, when it's synchronized to music, I want to see how they both groups are performing compared to each other, if they're moving at the same time, all that kind of thing. So since the videos don't start at exactly the same time with the music, we need to be able to synchronize them somehow. So at the bottom right, I can adjust the time. I can also mute or unmute both of these. I'm going to mute both of them. So I can adjust the time by making one of them start later. Like, I think that one starts later. Let's see. No, I want the opposite. So I use the pluses and minuses here to adjust the time. Okay, so, and you can see there, now I have it synced pretty well to the music, so I can see how, it's not exact because I'm not going to take the time to get it exact, but you can do it to the 10th of a second. And so then you can compare both videos at the same time. I think that's really cool, so I hope you guys are going to like it. Other than that, that is the main functionality of the program. So I really hope that it's going to help everybody to learn more movements, choreography, whatever. It could be used for all kinds of things besides dance. It's just a great learning tool that nobody else had created, so I hope you enjoy it. It's called AutoReplay, and you can find it on the Google Play Store, and it is also available for iOS.